Flash showtime with TripleG. Brace yourself for the things you'll see. From comic books to toys and more. And all cartoons that we adore. Pop culture flicks and geeky stuff. We love it all and can't get enough. So settle in and enjoy the show. Please hit like and subscribe before you go.
How's it hanging, YouTube? It's Peter here, your ginger Geordie Geek. Welcome back to the channel for the launch of our new weekly live show, Panel Breakers. As ever, I'm joined by my good pals on YouTube. We've got James T. Keegan. Ayo.
Ayo, what's up?
Not much, mate. Not much. Excited to get into this. Lots to get through tonight. We've got Efren from TripleG Comics. How are you, Efren?
I'm doing fine, and yes, I was one of the people who wasn't prepared. So.
Fuzzy got it spot on.
Fuzzy got it. Fuzzy nailed it. Fuzzy nailed it. Bloody hell. Honestly, first show. Yeah, never mind. And we've got Super Sorrel. How are you, sir?
Ayo.
Ayo. Sorrel read the emails and the briefs. He was prepared and ready tonight. Just James and Efren.
But paper and a pen. The pen didn't work.
You didn't have a bit. Don't lie. You didn't have
in my
paper
desk.
and pen.
I know I had a pen in the desk.
Anyway, moving on, guys. Moving on. It's lovely to see you all for the launch of our new weekly show. The reason we're doing this, ladies and gents, is because we do a whole host of different shows, but we've decided to just combine them all into one. It could go on for 10 minutes, or it could go on for 3 days. We're just not quite sure yet. So we'll just see. Before we get into it, let's see who we've got in the chat. We have got Aussie AC, good day, mate. I hope you are doing well. We've got Fuzzy of the Dunlop. I've been looking forward to a channel that specialises in replacing oak panels. Finally, I find one. Yeah, we'll get onto that in a bit, mate. We've got Bat Dan. Good to see you, Dan. We've got Stephen. I thought this was a place to find out about fixing the dents in my car. Or should I be looking for panel beaters? Panel beaters, mate. Just be careful how you spell that. You'll get some very dodgy sites. We've got Stephen, even and all, hope you're all doing well. We've got Terry. Nice to see you, Terry. Terry's put a video up today, guys. Well worth checking out about his recent pickups from Ian Richardson, a phenomenal artist who we've had on our show a few times and met at Thought Bubble. He's got some amazing pieces from him. Some amazing pieces. Ash, nice to see you, Ash. Nice, thank you for joining. We've got Stephen saying, picked up the first 3 issues of Red Sonja Attacks Mars today. The covers look amazing. Yeah, I've been trying desperately to get a Mars Attacks blank cover, but I cannot really find them anywhere. But I fancied that Red Sonja cover. It does look quite good. We've got Andy. Thank you for joining, Andy. And of course, Chris Bell. Nice to see you, Chris. I hope you're doing well, bud. We've got Wayne of the Deacon. Just seen the thumbnail. You're doing a bad job as you drew inside the lines. Colouring in was never my strong point, Wayne. Fuzzy predicting Efren or Keegan. It was both. You're right. It was both. We've got Joshy Boy Toys. Nice to see you. Jack. Nice to see you too, bud. Dungeon Crawler Kevin. Thank you very much for joining, mate. Thank you very much for joining. And we've got Rogue One Photography. Good to see you as well, Phil. Hope you're doing well. Eat my shorts. Indeed. Random, but yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, why not? And we've got Scott Collects. Greetings all. Thank you for joining, Scott. We've got 27 people watching. Thank you so much, everybody. Please do hit that like and subscribe for all of the channels on screen tonight. One Good Scare Show, Super Sorrel, and of course, Passpoint Toys. Passpoint Toys. Sorry, reading somebody in the comments. Your new channel, Passpoint Comics. Yeah. Ed's Toy Studio. Nice of you to join. Thank you very much. Oh, what's that? Join the G-Spots. Thank you very much, Chris. Do appreciate that, mate. That's much appreciated. Thank you so much for doing that, bud. And feeling silly today, lads. Well, yes, yeah, we certainly are as well. Let's get into it, because like I say, this could go on for days. I just don't know what to... So this is a new show, Panel Breakers. Like I say, lots of different sections. We're going to be covering news. There's going to be a little quiz later on for the panel and also for you guys at home. So brace yourselves for that. We're going to look at some toy news. We're going to look at the Year in Geek show. And this year it's 2001, as given to us by Fuzzy, I believe, on the last show. But we're only going to look at the fun parts of that show. We're going to look at the movies and the TV bits.
So not my
Well, I
section.
didn't think we'd look at that bit.
Not James'
Jesus.
section. Yeah, not James' section. No. And
2001 was a good year for games. Got
It was. Yeah. Moving on. So we'll start off with a bit of news, ladies and gentlemen. Now. Usual stuff with news. Some of this could just be rumours. Some of it we've seen released, but we'll talk through each bit as we go. First thing. Now this came out a little while ago, and I wasn't sure what I thought of this. But then over the last 2 days, it seems to be gathering steam, and there's lots of different sites reporting on this now, saying that Andrew Garfield is in the lineup to play the Flash. I'm all in for that.
Yeah,
I'm all in
I
for
wouldn't
that.
be mad at that.
Well, I mean, what do you guys? I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? What version of the Flash he plays, Wally West or Barry Allen? But Andrew Garfield is kind of my new go-to Spider-Man after the last Spider-Man movie. What do you guys think? Would you be up for him playing Flash?
I think it's hard to, like, when you have an actor that you so heavily associate with one of these characters, to think of them as another. But he's probably going to be in a very limited capacity playing Spider-Man going forward. So, like, yeah, I don't see why not to cast him. He's a great actor, good comedic chops. I can imagine him being the kind of fast-talking, slightly annoying Flash. That'd be cool. I'd like to see that. So, yeah, I'd be all for that. I'd be excited if it was announced tomorrow, like he's doing it.
I would be happy. What about you, Ephraim? Would you be keen on that?
I know whenever they reboot movies or TV shows, they always start off with fresh actors. But I mean, I think it'd be great. But I still enjoyed the Flash from the TV show. Last name is Grant. Yeah,
Grant.
I really like that character. His acting,
I'm with you there, mate. I really like Grant. He would have been nice to see in a big screen movie, I think.
Yeah.
Fuzzy's just saying here, guys, we're closer to 2050 than we are 2020. Fuzzy, crikey. That's insane. You're right, but it's insane. He's no ginger. Absolutely, Kev. Wally West, obviously, big ginger guy. So yeah, that would be a shame. Let's be honest. Anyone would be better choice than Ezra. Yeah, you're not wrong there. And I can see him playing the Flash. I think he's got the personality for it. Now, guys, we've talked a lot on the channel, haven't we, about this new craze of popcorn buckets. This is a one coming out for a film soon, and I have to say, marketing genius. I'm going to come to Ephraim first. Ephraim, what film do you think this might be for?
Is it a horror film?
Nah.
No.
It's a comedy. Any of you guys know?
It's Naked Gun, isn't it?
It's Naked Gun. Nice beaver. Nice beaver.
Nice beaver.
I mean, I think that is marketing genius. I absolutely love that. Yeah.
I
There's
just
must
can't.
be people just collecting these things then that have, like, 20, 30 different popcorn buckets, like, lining their walls of random different movies.
I think it's just crazy.
I just can't wait to go to Cineworld and ask them to look at the beaver. I just can't wait to say that sentence out loud and not get slapped for one.
I'm loving this, Ash. We're all eating out of a beaver. It's just, nice beaver. Have you seen 282 months since 2001 and 293 months till 2025.
Stop bumming me out, Chris.
Wow.
I was in high school.
Yeah. Ephraim was in his late 60s, wasn't he? In 2001, Ephraim, were you?
Yeah. The only one left, probably 2015. Yeah, I won't be around most likely. I think.
Oh, you will, Ephraim. We're going to cryo for preserve you, Ephraim. And we're just going to, you're going to be like, it's going to be like Futurama. We're just going to have your head on screen at all
You'll
times.
outlive us all, Ephraim. I'm pretty certain of that. Like,
You'll outlive me, that's for sure. Fuzzy, have you seen the Galactus one? It's a massive head, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
cool.
huge, but it's pretty impressive. It is impressive. So yeah, nice beaver. I like that one. This is interesting, guys. This launches tomorrow. Sorry, Scott. Beaver with extra butter, please. I like it lubricated. So this is X-Men. It begins here. This is the start of a new crossover event, the Age of Revelation. Don't know if are any of you guys reading X-Men at the moment.
I am.
So, I mean, Ephraim, you might be able to help them. So this is basically Doug Ramsey has become the heir to Apocalypse.
Okay.
So I haven't seen that in any of the books, but basically what they're doing is they're trying to get back a bit of the excitement from the Age of Apocalypse. This is set X years from today, so 10 years from today, relaunching with a whole host of new issue number ones. We've got Amazing X-Men, Unbreakable X-Men. I can't read that.
Binary.
Expandable X-Men or something?
Expatriate
X-Men. The Last Wolverine, Cloak or Dagger, Iron Frost, Laura Kinsley, Sabretooth, Longshots, Omega Kids, Radioactive Spider-Man, Rogue Storm, Sinister Six, Undead Pool, X-Vengers, and X-Men Book of Revelation. So I've not been particularly excited for X-Men for a while, but I don't know. I loved Age of Apocalypse. If this can get a little bit of that excitement, what do you guys think? Are you interested in any of this?
It's been a rough 10 years for them X-Men, hasn't it?
It has. It certainly has. Yeah.
Beast is looking well haggard in 10 years' time.
And I don't know what's going on with Magneto either. He's got like a weird...
You got wings?
I'm presuming that's metal filings or something.
Sinister Six sounds interesting. I'd be curious, like a villain team he's forming.
Yeah. So there's a couple of covers come out already in Sinister Six. It's got Venom in it, so that he's on the cover. Right. But it's very much Sinister setting up a group of villains, from what I believe.
That sounds fun. Radioactive Spider-Man, I'd be interested as well. Just for the play on the theme song from the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, Undead Pool, I'll be there for that.
Yeah. I'll probably give some of these a go and just see what they're like. As Fuzzy's saying, it's a year since the reboot of the X-Men books and they cancelled half of them. Now this, another gimmick nobody will remember. I think you're right, Fuzzy. I think the relaunch of X-Men fell flat in its face. For me personally, I know some people have enjoyed it, but for me personally, it just didn't do anything. So yeah, I'll probably give this a go because I'm a sucker for a restart, you know. Kev, I'm never going to financially recover from this. Whatever happened to him? Is he still in jail?
I think he's still in jail, isn't he?
The Tiger King. Because he was trying to get Trump to release him, wasn't he?
He was, and I'm surprised that didn't happen. No, I think he got sentenced like 25 years or something like that, so he'd be away for...
And Doc Antle's just gone away for money laundering and all sorts, hasn't he? He's just gone away now as well.
Another 20X titles, not picking them up. Put the effort into 2 books. Jack, you're not wrong there, like, to be honest. They could do with just focusing down on a couple, or just one good X book in a Wolverine book. X-Men struggled for a while. If they do a mild restart, it would be great to read. I'd hope that's what we're getting the last time, Scott, but it just didn't pan out. Yeah, he's still in jail. Bless him. Bless him. That was a fascinating program. You guys all watched The Tiger King?
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah. Loved it. Yeah.
Did you never watch it,
Nope.
Efren?
That was all the rage back during lockdown. I remember like everyone was talking about it.
Just the most mad show I've ever seen. That's a direct quote that Dungeon Crawler said. So there's a bit where this tiger literally mauls one of these workers to
bites her arm off.
Bites her arm off.
Yeah.
And the first thing he says is, "I'm never going to financially recover from this." He's not bothered about the fact that she's lost her friggin' arm. It's just mad, the series. Anyway, back to the news. I don't know how I feel about this, guys. So this was Jordan. I always get the name wrong. Michael B. Jordan? Or is he the... Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Who's the other one then?
Michael Jordan.
So they've got a B
the
difference.
basketballer.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. See, I'm very culturally aware. I'm down with the kids.
There's a joke in Space Jam 2 about that.
Is it? I would never watch Space Jam.
The whole joke is that Michael Jordan's going to show up and then it's Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just slightly distracted. He got married in jail to a guy who got deported. Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
So Michael B. Jordan was supposed to star in, and it's got quite the way down the line of being kind of produced almost, a new Superman movie, focusing on not Kal-El, but the I can't remember what the name of the character is, but it's a
Calvin Ellis, isn't it?
Yeah, Calvin Ellis, I think it is. Another version of Superman. This was all gung ho for a while, and it's been absolutely pulled now. Did you read the reason for it?
No.
A mild racism from the studio head or something like that.
Yeah, well, no. So the studio has pulled it, and it publicly said that they've binned it because they felt it was too woke.
Oh,
I fucking hate that word, honestly. So yeah, a bit of a shame. This could have been a really interesting movie. He's a phenomenal actor. So just to see a different variation of Supes might have been interesting.
Do you know though? Like I think for me, like it's nice that you have these occasional Elseworld things, but I'm just more gung ho on seeing the main universe expand. You know, so I'm not really that fussed that we're dropping some of the Elseworld stuff going forward.
Yeah, I think you're. I think you're probably right, James. But it's still. I would have liked to have seen this, I guess. Speaking of the DC universe, these are some of the films we're expecting to see come out, although Sergeant Rock has been binned now. But we know we've got Supergirl coming out. I've not read the source material for that. Have any of you guys read?
I'm keen to, though. I want to, because I'm in a big Superman mood, DCU mood. So I'd like to see what I know it's supposed to be like a fairly faithful adaptation. So it'd be nice to know what the vibe of that is. Like,
yeah. Have you read it, Efren? The Girl of Tomorrow, or whatever it is?
I don't think so, because I'm going to go back and read it. I might have read it, but I don't remember it, so I don't believe I have, though.
I've literally just put an order in for the graphic novel, so I'm hoping to get it, and I'll give it a good read.
Yeah, I might get it as well. Maybe do a review on it together, sorry, because I've not read it.
I've never read that one. I've read a lot of the Supergirl runs though over the years because I always liked Supergirl over Superman, but I don't know. I've never read the Woman of Tomorrow. I've never read that one.
Yeah.
What I've heard about it sounded really interesting though. Like back when they announced the movie, I read a bit about what it was about, and I was like, "Oh, this sounds really cool."
Yeah, Bat Dan's saying here, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow is the next movie. It looks loosely following it, but it's a great read. I've heard nothing but good stuff about it. So yeah, I'm going to have to give it a go. I am going to have to give it a go. Jack says, James, you're mumbling. I think your volume sounds all right from my side tonight, James.
Seems okay.
Yeah.
Dungeon Crawler Kev, excited for Peacemaker. Yeah, me too. I'm absolutely.
That's soon. That's like next month. It's early next month. 3 weeks.
Chris, what does woke even mean? This is I'm not going to get into it in detail, Chris, but basically woke has been weaponized by nutcases. Woke basically means you give a shit about other people, and people seem to think that's a bad thing. But there you go.
You're aware of being nice to people, I think.
Yeah, my humble opinion. On the other side of the screen there, gentlemen, we've got the first images of Harry Potter's cast. Efren, I'm going to come to you first because I know you're a big Potter fan. What do you think of these?
I'm so used to Radcliffe, the way he looks, so it's going to be hard for me to transition, to these characters. But it's like a nostalgia thing for me, the original Harry Potter films. So as long as the acting is good, and a good plot line, I know each book is going to be a season, so they're really going to expand on each season. So like I said, just a first picture. He looks kind of goofy to me, so I just don't know.
Looks like we ordered Hagrid off Temu.
Yeah.
I think for me, like the Hagrid one shocked me because I think Nick Frost has lost a lot of weight, so he looks a bit like thinner in the face.
Yeah.
And I was like, when I was picturing, because I thought that was perfect casting, like that nail on the head. So seeing the picture, I'm like, oh, but I know he'll absolutely nail that. Dominic McLaughlin, like, look how happy he looks. This just makes me, it's a cute little happy smile.
The kid easily passes for Harry, doesn't he? I mean, he looks like Harry, to be fair.
100%.
I'm
like,
cool with that casting.
A couple other interesting things, like the uniform's a bit different, where he's wearing kind of a maroon jumper and stuff. So like aesthetically, it will look a little different to the movies, which I'm happy about.
So
the movies were only loosely based on the books, though. They missed off so much. Like I'm hoping that they're gonna in this series they'll use Peeves. Yeah, Peeves the ghost
so badly.
Yeah.
So I'm, as I've told you guys before, I'm not massively connected to Harry Potter. I like it, but I've not got like a massive passion for it. So I saw these and I thought, this just looks good. This just looks like Harry Potter and Hagrid to me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be decent. As he said, the young lads thinking of all the royalties he'd smile to. Oh yeah, he's loaded for life, isn't he? Loaded for life if this works out.
I would say if anybody has a chance to go to the studios, that's one of the tours that we did when we were in London. I loved it.
Yeah, it was good.
That was so awesome.
Yeah, I went recently. It was very cool.
Yeah,
it's a good day out, isn't it? It is good fun. Let's have a look-see. Next, this is interesting. I wasn't familiar with this. So this is a book that's coming out by AWA end of this year, but it's already been out on Kickstarter, the launch of it. This is The Ultimate Oz Universe, Volume 1, The Lost Lands. And I think the thing that jumped out at us is it's got a foreword by Elton John.
Wow.
Yeah, why? Do you know what I mean? I don't know if Elton John's a comic book reader, but apparently he loved this. It just felt a bit strange, that. But anyway, I did a little bit of reading. Now, you guys might know more about the Oz universe than I do. I hadn't appreciated. This is quite true to the original tale, and there's 13 books after the Oz that I've read. Well, I didn't know that. So this is apparently the full kind of series following on from that. The thing that got me is it's written by Cullen Bunn, who's a great writer. He's done some brilliant work. And I think the artwork looks amazing. I mean, look at the lion there. You know, I just think it looks really interesting. So this is a one that I'm probably going to jump on, I think, when it comes out end of the year. This is something that you guys would be interested in?
I'll probably be in a big Oz mood when Wicked comes out. So it's very possible I'll dig into this as well.
This looks like one of the books I would read. It looks like one of the Zenoscope sort of books. I've read lots of like the Emerald City by Zenoscope and stuff like that. So this will be a cool adaptation, I'm sure.
Yellow Brick Road, of course, Fuzzy. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's have a look. All the best forwards are written on piano by a man wearing extravagant glasses, and that's a fact. I couldn't agree more. Agree more. Stephen Elton Johnson, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. I guess that's the tie-in. I didn't pick up on that, but you're absolutely right, guys. Yeah, and Bat Dancing, it looks great. I have to say, I'm sold on Cullen Bunn, and then I'm sold on that art style. Yeah, expect hundreds of Mark Spears variant covers. Yeah, but I think this could be a one to watch, guys. I think it could be pretty impressive. Last bit of news for you guys. Again, another cancelled project. James Gunn says they're not doing anything with Static Shock in the DCU right now, as there's currently complexities with the rights. They were supposed to be moving forward with the Static Shock show. Not a character I've particularly read or I'm familiar with, so it doesn't really affect me. Any of you guys Static Shock fans?
I loved the cartoon when I was a kid.
Oh, I forgot there was a cartoon.
There was like a 2 or 3 season cartoon on what was it on? Was it on Cartoon Network? I can't remember. It was great though. I really loved that one. That was like a daily. Anytime it was on, I was watching that. So yeah, I'm familiar with the character from that. I don't know what the rights issue would be though. I assume it must be to do with the cartoon, maybe.
Well, I think Static Shock first came out as part of the Milestone Universe imprint, and I'm not really sure the complexities of that within DC. So I don't know who owns the.
Okay.
I don't know who owns the character anymore. You know.
Yeah, that's a shame.
It is a shame because it would have been nice to have seen it on screen. Indiana Jones, lots of noise again about them moving forward with a new Indiana Jones series of movies, but without Harrison Ford. I don't know how I feel about that. Efren, what about you? You interested in seeing more Indy without Harrison?
I'll give it a try. I mean, if it's a new actor, younger. I mean, Harrison Ford, face it, he's just too old for the role now. But if they reboot it, so to speak. And I'll watch the first film, definitely, see if I like it or not. Hopefully they'll choose a right actor, for it.
So there's been a couple of rumblings. There's been, what you call him? I've forgotten his name already.
Chris Evans.
No, well, yeah, there's been Chris Evans and the guy from Total Recall.
Yeah, I forgot his name. I know what you mean, though.
Come on, help us out in the chat. He's in the remake of Total Recall at the moment. He was in Twisters.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Glenn Powell.
That's Total Recall. Running Man, you mean?
Running Man, sorry.
Running Man, yeah.
Running Man.
He'd be very good. He would be a really good choice, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'd be up for more Indy. I would be up for more Indy if Harrison Ford either isn't in it or is just nodded at as an old man who kind of says hello, kind of thing. I don't want any more CGI running around trains and shit like that.
I tell you, the fact that was real absurd. The fact they haven't done a short round show, Disney Plus show, is absurd to me. Like with that actor's popularity now, like why is that not a thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Crazy. Yeah. I
mean, it would have been nice to have seen that.
Don't they just? Sorry, go on, man.
Sorry, no, carry on.
I would say why at this point I don't understand why they're bothering with a remake. If it's not Harrison Ford, it's not Indiana Jones, is it? Why not just make a new action adventure series and call it something new? Why do we need to have him as Indiana Jones? Why can't we have a new thing?
Well, I think like a reboot of Young Indiana Jones could be interesting. And you have like a Harrison do like a scene maybe of at the start to like recall, and he's done that. He did that in the original show as well. An animated series I think would be interesting as well, like a Clone Wars-esque. Animated series, and you just got to sound like Troy Baker played in the game, so like that could work.
Do you know what? Sorry, Efren, carry on, mate.
Oh, sorry, I got the plot. So they have Harrison Ford at the beginning. He finds a youth serum and he injects himself. And then he transforms into Glenn Powell, and then boom, there you go.
So I'm gonna. Lots of people are agreeing with you guys, and Fuzzy, I'm gonna come back to your comment, mate, because that's an interesting one. But do you know what? I'm gonna really upset some of the die-hard indie fans here. We've had another version of Indiana Jones in a series of films, which I think is actually better than Indiana Jones. National Treasure. I absolutely
You're
love.
gonna say that.
I love, but those films are just so much fun. You know, and that's what I think we should have gone further down. TV show was diabolical, but the movies were absolutely cracking. You know, so yeah, I would have gone with that myself. Leon, if Harrison Ford's no longer on board, they should cast an older actor. If there is, crikey, an older actor than Harrison
86, I think.
Yeah.
2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah. Absolutely, people are agreeing with us. But you can't go wrong with a bit of Nick Cage. Where's Fuzzy's comment? DC plans for San Diego Comic-Con sound interesting. Each year will focus on a 10-year period in their history, starting with 1935 to 45 this year. I think that's a great idea, Fuzzy. I think that would be cool. And just linking to the DC universe, this image on the side of the page there. Any idea where I'm getting these characters from? So, in the latest Superman movie, when they go into the Hall of Justice, there's a mural on the back wall of different characters throughout DC history. And some very clever people have kind of freeze-framed it and stuff like that. And these are all the characters that have existed in the DC universe up till now. So they're all referenced on that. The interesting ones there are obviously the Golden Age Flash, the Spectre, Sandman, Vibe,
So
Bison, I think he's called. I'm not sure on a few of them. Atomic Knight, Wildcat. So yeah, some really interesting characters. Obviously, as a Flash fan, it's the Flash that piqued my interest, because we know in James Gunn's universe, metahumans have already been around for a long time. He's not really
30 years,
explained
wasn't there?
Yeah. So all of these characters were active, for a good while. So quite excited about that. I like those. I'm surprised they didn't focus more on that, because the image is quite blurry and it's going to be a freeze frame when you get the DVD, But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Just to say, I think I missed him. We've got Kenneth in the chat. Nice to see you, Kenneth. Hope you're doing well. So, out of those characters, guys, if they were going to make another standalone movie to introduce one of these characters, which one would you go for?
Oh, I'm going to have to say the Flash, because that is the only one out of all them I recognise.
Right, good stuff.
Spectre, 100%. I love that character so much, and like all I've animated wise, I think all I've seen is there was like a DC Spotlight thing at the start of one of the animated things, and it was so cool. It's just such a cool idea. Like, he's a ghost. I love that. So like, I'd love to see what they do with that.
So, Sorrel, if you've not seen Spectre before, lots of people are agreeing. And I have to say, James, as much as I love the Flash, Spectre would be what I go for. The Spectre is God's vengeance on Earth. It's God's wrath. Okay. So basically, he punishes the guilty. But he, depending on which version, there's been 3 or 4 different versions of him, he can be downright sadistic. I mean, he tortures and kills. He's a pretty screwed up version. Green Lantern, Hal Jordan became the Spectre for a period of time as well. But yeah, he's a really interesting character.
Are all these characters sort of Golden Age? Are these like Golden Age DC characters then? I know the Flash is quite modern, isn't he, by comparison?
No, he's World War II really in terms of history. Yeah, they're all older characters.
They're all the Golden
Vibe's
Age.
a weird one. Vibe's a very interesting one to chuck in there. Efren, what about yourself?
I think I would choose the cat on the upper right-hand side.
Wildcat.
I like this character because, me, street level heroes, and he's trained a lot of heroes how to fight.
Yeah.
So I think I would pick somebody like him.
Yeah. He's a boxer, isn't he, by trade?
He was a boxer, yep.
I think they gave him like cat's lives or something at some point. He became a metahuman and could be killed and things like that.
Yeah.
Evening, Shelley, nice to see you. Atomic Knight, I think James Gunn would do great on bringing him like he did with Guardians. Yeah, lots of people saying Spectre. Some great glow-in-the-dark Spectre books. Yeah, they are fuzzy, some stunners.
They seem to be struggling doing that Authority movie, so maybe that would be a better thing to do, like the original Justice Gang or whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be really fun. I'd enjoy that.
I'd like a World War II Justice Society kind of movie. Would be really interesting.
And you get Sergeant Rock in there. You can get GI Robot.
Okay, chaps, new segment to the show, and I want everybody in the chat to chuck something in here as well. This is the negative zone. This is an opportunity to get out of your lungs and your heart, anything that's peeing you off this week, whether it's in the real world, comic books, anything like that, and banish it to the negative zone. For UK viewers, a bit like Room 101, really. But it's just an opportunity to say what's irked you this month, this week, and just get it out there. So I'm going to start off. It doesn't matter if I haven't got one, guys. Don't worry about it if we're double up on things. I'm starting off, as you might predict, I guess, with all of the negativity and the shite about the recent Superman film. Despite it being cracking, we're still getting tons and tons of Snyder bots moaning, people saying that it's a 1 out of 5, all that kind of stuff. Being really, really unkind about some of the performances in it. Some of your big American political kind of people are attacking it for being, again, I'm going to use that word, woke. I just don't get it. So I would like to banish all of that kind of crap and negativity for myself. James, what about you?
So I couldn't think of anything, and then I had an interaction today that pissed me off. Like a couple hours ago, I was in Lidl with my dad, right? And I've been like kind of trying to eat a bit better lately, so I've been eating like a lot of high protein stuff. So I was in that high protein now, and I was showing my dad what I was getting, and I was like, oh, maybe it'd be good for you. So I just said the word protein, and a guy walking past just goes, protein, and walked on, and I was like making fun of me, and I gave him a dirty look, and I was like, what was that like? And then I was very close to tackling them on it, and I just said, I'll just leave it. But it was very weird, just a necessarily mean thing to do just to someone walking past. I find
it so strange how, and I don't know what it's like over in the States, Efren, but how what I would class as just general politeness has just vanished from society. Yeah. Why would you even have a go at someone for that? Why would you? Do you know what I mean? What possible reason do they have for just having a little go? Just walk by.
Bizarre.
It's weird.
Absolutely bizarre. Like, why anyone would do that?
I think with social media, a lot of people feel they have the right to say whatever they want to now. Yeah. You know, regardless of, a complete stranger, he has nothing else to do in his life. You know.
Yeah.
He's the sad one there, I think. Yeah. So.
Absolutely.
So I'll throw that out there. That's
it's done. That's gone. I agree. Yeah. Sorrel, will come to you next, mate.
So a bit of gatekeeping in the community. Obviously, I did a couple of videos this week where some of the lovely viewers and guys have sent me some comic books and stuff like that. And some comments on my videos like saying, how can you be a comic book fan if you've never read this? And then people likewise, when I did my horror show, were saying, how can you've never seen The Thing? How can you ever see, like, you say,
that's
yeah, but
fair.
like saying like you never, like you meant to love horror, but you've never seen this film. It's like, guys, you've got to start somewhere. You know what I mean?
With the
classics, and I hate that gatekeeping. That's what I mean, though. But like, I grew up in the 90s. I didn't grow up in 1980. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
it's interesting. The comic book world gatekeeping is horrendous.
Insane.
Absolutely horrendous.
Just even the concept of like, you're not a real fan if
I hate that.
No sense to me at all. Like,
don't even get into the realm of people attacking you for daring to slab comic books. That's, for some people, that's just like you're the Antichrist, But yeah, gatekeeping is an interesting one. I agree with that, mate. Efren, how about yourself?
So when you sent us this question, I started thinking about it. And this is something that's just bugging me for years and years and years. TV shows that end with a cliffhanger and there's never no resolve for them. So I looked it up and there's so many. These were just like The Sopranos, The Walking Dead, they say, Breaking Bad, because nobody knew what happened to that character, Jesse Pinkman, until like 5-6 years later. Right. Stuff like that. I just don't like shows that end and they just leave people hanging and there's never no resolve for it.
So I'm completely with you, Efren. That winds me up no end. And I got to the point where if there's a new series coming out, I'll tend to not watch it until I know it's been renewed for a season 2.
Yeah.
Because I cannot invest 12 hours of my life on a show for it to just not end for us. Do you know what I mean? And they did that with based on a comic book. Why? The Last Man. They did a series of that. And I nearly watched it, and then I heard it was cancelled like immediately, and thought, well, what's the point? Yeah, good ones.
Yep.
Right, guys, just going to check on the chat because I think we've unleashed a few interesting ones here. Blind Bag Comics can fuck off. No, I like a blind bag, Chris, but I hear you. Wayne, this is deep, mate. My mum's cancer. She's having the op tomorrow, so banish that, please. Wayne, nothing but love and best wishes to you and your family, mate. Horrific. Let me know how things go, and much love to you. Much love to your mum. Yeah, Wayne's mum's cancer is a better choice. Cancer, fuck off. Absolutely agree. The British reviewers have been the worst for Superman, absolutely. Kids' proms, yeah, mate. My niece finishes primary school this week and her prom is on Sunday. Getting her dress, shoes and all that has been expensive and bloody nightmare. Yeah, I couldn't. We've gone very, and Efren, I'm sorry, we've gone very Americanized with a lot of this stuff. We don't have proms, or we didn't have proms when I was a kid. Efren, we had barn dances. So it's a new thing. But yeah, it's very, very, very weird. Very weird.
Prom for primary school? That's a bit insane, isn't it?
Mate, so the true story, right? True story. When my daughter must have been about 7 or 8, something like that, they were doing a thing about teaching values in the school she was at. We're not a religious family or anything like that. So they decided they were going to have a wedding and show them what a church service is like. Bonkers.
Oh,
Bonkers when you look back. My daughter was picked as the bride, right? I had to go to a church and watch my daughter at 6 years old get married. Weird.
That's weird.
But before that, I came home from work one night and the house was full of little kids with chocolate shots and things. I said, what the shit's going on? My wife was throwing them what do you call it? A
Bachelorette party.
I was like, what is happening here? Chocolate shots. I was like, whoa, I had to go home. Yeah, I had to leave. Fuzzy. People who go in the comment section right first. Cock off That's a good one. That's a good.
Oh, when they're right first and they're not actually first. That's even worse.
Yeah. Banish. No, keep them dark. We're keeping them dark. Hello, Chris. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Banish toxic fan base. Sick of online trolls. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Scott. With you on that, mate. I gave him a dirty look. Go on, then shows your dirty look. James, I think that's you, mate. Shows your dirty look. I mean, that's constipation, isn't it? What's that? Is that a dirty look?
They're not mutually exclusive, Peter. It looks.
Do it again. Do it again.
Do it again. I find that slightly sexual.
Sexual. I was gonna. Yeah. It's an interesting.
No, it was more like this.
Oh, Blue Thunder. See that? Yeah. Falling out with all targets in the US. They have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mutant module placemates on shelves ready to buy. Won't see mine till November. Yeah, that is frustrating. Don't worry, Sorrel. James hasn't seen E.T.
Very true. Very true.
The people who only buy big, real books, they're often some of the worst offenders. I agree. Fuzzy. Whenever I hear, how can you not have seen, I treat it like Captain America and file it away for future reference. Love me a recommendation. That's a good way of doing it, Leon. And I have to say, I do, particularly with James in the horror show now, there's a lot of films that I just haven't seen. So I do kind of make a little note and think, I'll go and watch that at some point in the future. Proper hate, Efren, research hate. I love it. Stargate Universe hurt me, yeah. How dare you, Wayne? How dare you? I've not watched it. I've got the books, so I guess I could watch the first season and then read the rest, I suppose. There's so many Superman reviews. I'm starting a channel where I review the reviews. Don't lie, you sold your daughter off into an arranged marriage to pay for the cat slayer. That's not a bad idea. And we've got Von Hoot in the chat. Nice to see you, Von Hoot. What would I banish to the Phantom Zone? People talking about how AI is going to fuck us all over, starting sometime next February. Scary stuff made scarier by bastards reminding me every day. Yeah, I think we've kind of all just getting used to AI now. I have to say, it was scary.
It's already integrated into everyday life now. You know, and that's going to be the big advancment this decade. I feel.
You just wait till we integrate it into his houses, then it won't let you in the fridge because you're a fat fuck. You just wait for that day to happen. then you'll fucking care about it.
There you go.
You're right. Sorry, I want to stop it all now. That's Skynet and it's worse.
Chocolate, you fat bastard.
Fuzzy says your angry face is more like come to bed eyes. It's impressive. Banish all those that ask if you're selling your toys. Yeah. Second-hand hot toy prices. Yeah, they can get very, 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 very pricey. Banish James's beard.
Bring back the tash.
I can't keep up with you. Hashtag bring back the tash. I hate people who, when they receive an AOK from you, they block you and sell the gift. Thanks, pal.
What an asshole who would have done that. Can't imagine anyone I know would do that.
I remember that, Fuzzy. I do remember that. Yeah, you and me both, mate. You and me both. No, I'm not going to get into it. But yeah, I had the same experience with the same gentleman selling 1/6 scale figures that I bought for him. But never mind. Fugglers. How Chris. That's 90% of my content these days.
Okay, time out. What are fugglers?
You've never seen a fuggler. A sorrel? You see, you're like playing into Sorrel's hands here.
So this is going to wind Pete up because look what I got, Pete. I got the chase one.
Oh, we've got it. No, we've got it. And you
got
press
it.
And it's, yeah.
He's pushing his little wings go.
Yeah. Very cool.
That's a fuggler?
I don't know
Yeah,
what this
the
is
little
either.
key rings basically with you've got little they got like buttons for eyes and they have little buttons on their buttholes.
Oh, okay.
As Fuzzy says, the sex toys, Efren, you put them places and yeah. And PlayStation.
Hey.
It's,
Come on, man.
right.
Uncalled for.
Jesus. Right, let's move on. That was longer and more fun than I expected.
I just thought of a new segment for the show, Peter. Maybe every now and then you can give me some words that I have no idea what they mean. Like, remember Spotted Dick?
Spotted Dick, yeah.
Something like that. We should do that every now and then, you know.
Jack says, right, that's enough for tonight, folks. Jesus Christ. Fugler's good whole shade. Fugler flexing. What, that wasn't on my list either for tonight, Fuzzy, but there we are. Right, guys, just going to quickly go through this. This is WoW, which is what's out Wednesday. So these are the comic books that are going to be coming out tomorrow over in the UK, and I believe that's the same for yourself, Efren.
Yep.
We've got quite a few interesting books. Absolute Batman, reading that. I'm not going to go through all of these guys, but if there's anything that jumps out that you want to talk about, or anybody in the chat, it piques your interest. For me, on that line, we've definitely got Absolute Batman. I'm loving that series at the moment. Battle Beast as well. Efren, are you still reading World's Finest?
Yes, I have really been enjoying that series since it first began. It's just there was a crossover with the World's Finest characters with Justice League recently. I haven't read it yet, but there was a crossover event. You know,
Well worth a pick-up. Excuse me. And one of the best books out at the moment, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Can't believe we're up to issue 10 already. Love that cover. By Jason Aaron. Well worth picking up. That's a cracking one. Battle Beast, if you just want a good, easy read slugfest, that's the book for you. But if you're looking for something... oh, sorry, Chris. Chris, we've moved on, mate. We've moved on. Keep it for next week. If you want something a bit more in depth, I'm not sure Battle Beast's going to be that for you. I've got a feeling it's just going to be a fighty book all the time. But I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. Imperial issue number 2. I didn't mind the first issue of that. That's the new kind of cosmic Marvel thing with Star-Lord, Nova. Prof X is going to be in it soon, so worth checking that out if you haven't read it. That's a decent little read. Like I say, guys, if there's any here that you fancy, just give us a shout. Predator vs. Spider-Man number 4. That's been an excellent series. A couple of you have been reading that, haven't you? Efren,
been reading that. It's been very, very entertaining book.
Yeah. People that move on from the best segment of his show. I think that's me. I thought
Deadpool Wolverine looks cool. I'm going to pick that series up. I've been meaning to for ages.
It's not bad. I read the first couple of issues and I really enjoyed it. Death of Silver Surfer was a letdown. Batman and Robin was really good. All painted covers. So, interiors as well. Really worth a read. I'm enjoying that one. Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe issue number 1.
I'll be grabbing that.
Yeah, I might pick that one up as well.
None of them have been particularly good so far, mate, I have to say.
It is what it says on the tin, though, isn't it? Come on.
It is. And it's very, very...
You ain't going to get
easy
Shakespeare out of that by
reading.
any link stretch.
No. Not heard of Battle Beast. Might pick up the trade paperback. Scott, it's have you heard of Invincible? It's from the Invincible universe. Just started a couple of months back. It's great artwork. Written by I've forgotten his name. I've forgotten his name. It's not Jeff Jones. What do you call him? Who did Walking Dead? Robert Kirkman. Robert Kirkman. Yeah, written by Robert Kirkman. Really good fun. Really first good. Von Hoot saying Robin and Batman was the first full appearance of the new villain, the Wraith. Yeah, it was a good. I enjoyed it. It was a good book. Interesting what people think of Big Rig by Post Malone. Started today. Had to stop. I'm not getting onto it yet, mate. I'm not getting onto it yet. I will have a good look at that one, but we'll have a good.
Post Malone is in the singer. Post Malone.
Yeah. Thundercats upsets us, so I'm scrolling past. This ends tonight. We've mentioned before.
Getting that.
Blood and Thunder. I think that's the one that you guys will enjoy. This is a really cool story set in an alien world, and she's called Blood, and Thunder is a gun, and it's a little bit like Judge Dredd talks to his lawmaker and tells it what kind of rounds to fire and things like that. It's a sentient gun like that, but it's a pacifist, so it won't kill people. But it shoots different rounds and things, and it's just been good fun so far. So yeah, that is worth reading. I like that one a lot.
Spider-Girl's coming out tomorrow as well. I mean, that looks good. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I've been reading that. I got the first issue. I enjoyed that one.
Spider-Girl, is that the new run?
Spider-Girl, yeah, the new run.
Yeah. We've got X-Men: Age of Revelation, which we mentioned. I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer, superb little series if you like horror stuff. Well worth checking out. No, mate, Dan, Distillery hasn't folded yet. I cannot believe that, to be honest. That's just going on goodwill, I think, because I'm not being particularly impressed with anything they've put out. There's that Post Malone's Big Rig. It's a demonic kind of book. Sounds quite interesting. So yeah, that one might be worth reading if you're into your horror stuff. Catacombs of Torment Alike, and Ephraim Red Shirts #1, all about Star Trek Red Shirts getting bumped off.
Oh, cool.
Sounds
right on.
Pretty cool. Yeah, so that sounds pretty cool as well. So yeah, lots of interesting books tomorrow, ladies and gents.
Lost Monstros #3 as well. That's an amazing series. I'm loving Lost Monstros.
I've not read any of that yet. Is it good?
It's amazing. Yeah. It's great.
Which book?
Lost Monstros.
Oh.
It's got Frankenstein on the cover.
Yeah, so basically it's a world. It's like a land of monsters. Imagine like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where they're going to Toontown, but instead of going to Toontown, they're going to like a monsters world. They're going to like Monsters Land. It's like in America. It's amazing.
Gotta check it out.
It's a good book.
I didn't know there was a Red Sonja versus Army of Darkness series.
Yeah.
The
The covers for it are amazing, James. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. Some really, really nice ones.
Pin-up
really
apocalypse. Nice pin-up books now. We've had swimsuit books. Now we've got pin-up books.
What's the matter on that?
Really not helping the stereotype. Really not helping the stereotypes here.
Sorrel, you're missing the point. Have you focused on that bottom one? I Lie Popeye, #5. We've got a Popeye book. I didn't even realise we had a Popeye book.
Oh, no.
I mean, wow. Yeah. And then we do get some of the Distillery books and Mad Cave books and all kinds of different reprints. I like the look of this one, Dread the Halls. We mentioned this the other day. This, I think they're doing some great horror books at the moment. So this is a one set in comic conventions, but zombies and monsters and things in that. So yeah, I think that sounds pretty cool. Lots of books to pick up, so please do have a little look-see, ladies and gents. Let one know, pardon me, what you've read, and next week we'll talk about some of the books you've read. Okay, guys, playtime. So we're going to do a couple of slides on action figures, games, and things like that. Starting off with you, Ephraim. You're off to San Diego Comic Con in just a couple of weeks' time, isn't it?
Next week. A week from tomorrow, Wednesday's preview night. So yeah, I'll be there. Wow.
And these are some of the things on your hit list. Is that right?
Yes. These are just toys that are going to be not given away, that you have to get. Basically, all these toys here, there's like a, they give you, I'm trying to think of the word I'm trying to say now. Everybody who has a badge for Comic-Con, they give you tokens.
Okay.
So for every day, you get to choose what you want to put your tokens towards. And if you get chosen, like the one on the right, the bottom right, the Star Wars one is a Hasbro one. Yeah. So if you get chosen for that, you're able to go in their line and get whatever you want as long as it's available. And these are just some of the items that have grabbed my attention. The Star Wars one, the one in the middle, the Godzilla one. I really like that one also.
I like that.
The Elvira one, it's like a toy. I forgot the name of the toy. And these are just some of the hot items. But the ones you really want to go for are the ones at the panels.
Yeah.
They're giving away free stuff at panels, But these are the ones like for Hasbro, basically. And, Todd McFarlane always has a Spawn book. available.
So is that
The Elvira's
one?
It's a Monster
Sorry.
High doll.
Yeah,
There you go. Thank you, Monster
Ah,
High.
God damn it.
I was going to say, but is that a San Diego exclusive?
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Because I would have thought you would be after that one.
It's from the Skellector series, so it's by the same design team, Mattel, that make the sort of like Annabelle versions, the Chucky ones, like the horror crossovers. That's what the Elvira is. I'd love that doll, but you can't get it for love of money already.
Well,
But they say Sandy, like, Comic-Con exclusive, but these always end up in, like...
They're gonna, they will end up somewhere. Yeah, somewhere we'll get them eventually. It just takes time to trick.
Pharrell, if I get chosen for that Elvira one, I was going to get one. If I can get more than one, I will buy one for you and just pay for shipping and the price. You know,
Sounds good to me, bud. Sounds good to me.
That's why it's good to have friends, isn't it? That's very kind of you, Efren. Very kind.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, no worries.
Very jealous, Efren, but we're going to be with you next year, so I'm looking forward to that. We need to get our heads together and start getting with things booked and sorted and all the rest of it, because I'm excited for that. Just very briefly, a couple of McFarlane figures, which are just a bit random, which I quite liked. We've got Darkstar and we've got, my brain's gone blank. Merlin, that's right, Merlin. From Arrow. Pretty nice figures. I quite like them. The bottom one is an interesting one. This is Spider-Man from the X-Men Hellfire Gala. But it's like that's like a wrestler kind of get-up costume.
It is.
I quite like that. That. Above that, Andy and a few others have sent us this. This is a Lego set. So I got the Lego Prime. This is their Soundwave. It comes with Laserbeak, Ravage, who can it all transforms into cassette tape. They go into his chest cavity.
Peter, you hate that Lego.
I know. I
hate it. So why would you want this?
But that looks so good, doesn't it? I mean, that really does look. I hate Lego with a passion, but that looks pretty darn cool.
Tell you what, Pete, you buy it. I'll come down to your house and build it. How about that? I'll have fun building it, and you can just sit and watch. You can sit on the little cup chair and watch.
That's probably going to be 150 to 200 quid. I would imagine.
Oh, easily, if not more.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Fuzzy's just saying there's a... Sorry, Meg, go on.
Sorry, Wayne's saying Lego Soundwave. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying Fuzzy's just said there's a Toonie Terra Elvira figure, James. I've got both of them.
Nice.
So you got the regular Elvira, but then the one you want though, is the one on the sofa.
Oh yeah, that's the one you want,
and the best part is, mate, they've done Vampira as well.
Oh, that's very nice.
You can get Vampire as well.
I want to get the NECA one, but I can never find the classic one. I can only ever find like the Santa one or like.
I've got the original one and she broke, so I've now got the Rambo one, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, that's a fun idea as well. It's mad they've not done a 1/6 Elvira. No third parties done it or anything.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I'm really surprised.
Scott is saying, is that a -1 Godzilla? It looks like it. Looks like it to me.
It is.
Barbie She-Ra is going back on Mattel because it sold out instantly, didn't it?
It's going back up.
Interesting. I see.
Yeah, that's the thing, innit? It's like, I want one.
Peter, are you a Barbie girl in a Barbie world?
Peter, Barbie girl.
Fuzzy, just let us know what happens if I buy a Barbie doll. Is that do you still watch, or is that if I lost my fan base? Wayne wants the Lego sound with Peter and the Lego cook. There's a vision for you. Problem for me is that to get that I need the Prime and Bumblebee too, and I don't want to go there. The Prime is amazing, mind Chris. It's just awful to build. It's 140.90. 150 is not bad. That's my answer to that. Chris, Prime is great. Now, ladies and gents, we couldn't. Oh, hello, Jesus. What was that?
What was that?
It was Rebecca. We couldn't have had a show with James's little face without at least talking games for a little bit. So, Mr. Keegan, take us through these.
I appreciate that. I have to be grateful to have my own participation
on my channel, on my show.
Yeah,
yes, you do. You're right. Yeah.
My support means nothing, obviously. So a bit of news. Lots of Xbox news over the last week or two. So Microsoft has cut 9,000 jobs, which is, I think, the fourth round of layoffs they've had in the last 18 months. So I have the numbers here. So the initiative was a studio back in I think 2017. they announced that they'd acquired loads of different studios, and they formed one called The Initiative. And it was made up of people from like Rockstar, from Naughty Dog, from Sucker Punch, like, so really acclaimed. Like, it was kind of like a hodgepodge of the biggest talent in the industry, based in San Francisco. So they've been working on a Perfect Dark game for the last 7 years. The game's cancelled and the studio shut down. So they've done that. John Romero, who is the creator of Doom, so he had his newest game cancelled, and Romero Studios looks like it's not owned by Microsoft, but they've lost funding now, so it looks like they might end up shut down. There was a game, an RPG from the team that did Elder Scrolls Online that was supposed to be really good, cancelled as well. So like crazy, just like a lot of turmoil, I think, at Microsoft at the moment. So like it's mad to me that they, like, it just seems like poor management to me, you know. Yeah.
People's jobs at the end of the day, it's not nice, is it?
Yeah, and like you know, you had last year they shut down Tango Gameworks, which worked on like a Game of the Year nominee that year. Some of the Call of Duty studios were affected by layoffs as well. Rare, you know, which has Sea of Thieves, which is very successful. So like they're punishing a lot of their like biggest talent studios, you know, so it's kind of wild. So there was that. But in good Xbox news though, Helldivers 2 is coming to Xbox. So that's going to be released on August, I think, 12th or 13th. Big move. It's the first Sony published game on Xbox, so they're actually publishing it rather than handing off to another publisher to work on it. So it's going to have like an Xbox, and you're going to get the PlayStation logo at the start, which is kind of wild. I'm actually usually I would be a bit like, oh, you're giving away stuff, but I'm actually quite happy. Helldivers is obviously having a big community is important to that game, to the ecosystem. I also have friends who have Xboxes that can now play it with me. So that's going to be cool. So like, it's just nice to see. The only thing is that some people are being a bit dickish and saying that they're going to like team kill people that have Xboxes and stuff, which is just so ridiculous and immature, you know? But like, it's nice to see it. Like, that game's going to be more successful now, so I'm very happy about that. And then the last thing is, we had a state of play last week showing Ghost of Yotei gameplay. So some of the new details, there's a bounty hunting system, which looks very fun. The open world, the graphics look incredible. What's everyone laughing at?
Sorry. I feel a little guilty. He's clearly very interested in what he's saying. Sorrel's playing dummies with his own face. Efren's reading something online unrelated. And Peter's reading this.
So Ghost of Yotei. Yeah, that's all I have to say then on that. We can scrap this part, Pete. It's fine. Like, you know, if nobody cares.
Don't do it, Luke. Chill. So that's Xbox news. Interesting stuff. Moving on. More action figure stuff news. Mars Toys are doing some 1/6 scale Two-Face figures, which I quite like, the Tommy Lee Jones. They'll be coming out soon. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. That's stop picking on James. He's going to get upset. I'm looking forward to seeing them. I think that would be pretty cool. They did amazing work with the Riddler figure they did recently. That was very, very cool. So yeah, check that out. Another Bond. So I had a Bond. I think we talked about Bond a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember when.
That was a couple months ago, I think.
Yeah. So this is the Commando version of Bond. I think the head sculpt's very cool. Looks nice. King of K-pop. I haven't got a freaking clue. I don't know what the shit that is. I have no idea what that is. But I thought I'd put it. I thought if anybody would know, Sorrel, you would know.
K-pop is not my thing. That even passed me by, but I didn't even attempt it.
Efren, you a K-pop man?
I heard of them, but that's as far as it goes for me. So, no.
Yeah, so I'll not be picking that one up. James, you going to get that?
No.
No, I didn't think so. This is irritated us. So this is the Mask 40th anniversary. So we know that a lot of subjects have brought out all these different Mask figures, which I'm really, really excited at. They haven't even been out a month. Well, they're not even produced yet. But the pre-order went up last week or the week before. I bought all 4 of them. They produced the Rhino rig in a different colour scheme for San Diego Comic-Con, and they've now announced a 3rd version of it, which is black and gold instead for a 40th anniversary. People get wound up about repaints on figures and things like that. I think this is just taking the mick a little bit. It's got no relevance to the show either, from what I see. So yeah, not keen on that. And then we've got, again, another kind of re-release. This is the Super 7 Thunder Tank. This is the toy version, so it's slightly different to the one they released a little while ago. Comes with a Panthro toy version. Panthro. This will set you back about $500, which is a bit pricey. Any of you getting any of them?
No.
Nope.
Cack. What do you think about the repaint? I mean, like I say, the first version's not even out yet. We've got 3 versions of the same figure.
If they can get away with it, they're going to do it. They've got to pay for those molds. That's how they pay for them.
Yeah, I just think it's
It's standard in the toy industry, though, isn't it? It's always been. That's how it's always been.
Yeah, and this one's I think about $200. The Thunder Tank looks good. Yeah, I do like the Thunder Tank. But yeah, I don't know. Probably not pick it up. It's too big. It's too big. Okie dokie, guys. So this is where Year in Geek. Just going to rattle through some of these. We're looking at 2001. Got a couple of slides on different films. 2001 was a cracking year for movies. Lord of the Rings came out. Monsters Inc., Danny Darko, Fast and the Furious started a ridiculously long franchise. Harry Potter and The Mummy. James, which of those, if you could only watch one of those, which of those would you be watching?
Easy. Oh, that's so hard. Like at the time, so I was 6 this year. I remember seeing Harry Potter.
Six.
I remember seeing Harry Potter and just being in awe, complete awe. Like I was the perfect age range for that. Being introduced to this magical world. So like I think that was really special. I remember Lord of the Rings scared the shit out of me. With the orc stuff and everything, like because I think I was a bit too young to go see that. Seeing an orc's head get chopped off and stuff was mad. And then I saw Monsters Inc. as well. I've never really been that attached to Monsters Inc. So like, I'd probably go Harry Potter. So much nostalgia for that, but I'd probably argue Fellowship is a better movie.
I'm torn between 2 of them, mate. I'm torn between 2 of them.
You can only have one. The rest of them get binned forever. Which one?
The buster kept me out of handcuffs. No one likes the tuna here. Best film ever, can be quoted all the time. Fast and Furious, man, hands down in it.
I mean, the first one was all.
It's either that or we have to stop the creature from giving the evil curses. The Mummy Returns.
No, The Mummy Returns is poor. I can't believe you've gone Fast and Furious over Harry Potter,
mate. Harry Potter any day, but I mean, Fast and Furious is just the fact. It's Daddy Diesel, isn't it? We need a bit of Daddy Diesel.
Family. I can't say you see, you've got me doing shit impressions as well. Family. Yeah. Evan, what about you, mate? Which one would you keep?
I'm glad you picked me last to do this. You know, everybody probably, always talk about the Harry Potter ones, but I think Monsters Inc. was such a great movie. I really enjoyed it. So I think if I only could watch one, it would be Monsters Inc. Somebody's coming in here. Hang on.
Oh, I didn't know what it was.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. I knew you'd go Harry Potter. I knew you'd go Harry Potter.
How dare you?
Sorry, if I could just watch one, I just really enjoy that movie. But I've seen Harry Potter so many times. So.
Yeah.
I mean, Lord of the Rings is awesome, but I always preferred Two Towers. The second one was way better.
Yeah, I like Two Towers.
I can't see you. Would you like me to go get you a box?
Chris is saying Danny Darko. I don't think I liked Danny Darko. Have you guys all seen Danny Darko?
I've never seen it.
Yeah, when I was too young, it was a bit too weird for me. But I think if I watched it again now, I'll probably appreciate it a bit more.
Yeah, it's not one for Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Jack was 4 years old. Wow. Jeez. I've not seen 4 of these films. Which ones have you seen then, Fuzzy? Which ones have you seen? Because I would I mean, I'm not wanting to go back to Sorrel's Room 101, but I kind of just, there's 6 films I think most people have seen. They've been on TV so many times and repeat. Interested to know which ones you haven't seen, mate.
But I'm back working from us, so help me. And cut.
What the hell what was that?
Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc.
Gosh.
Lord of the Rings, no contest. Bin Barry Trotter. Troy McFleur in Fantastic. I think you'd love it, James.
Danny Darko, I think he's.
Danny Darko. Film shaming now. I'm just interested, Fuzzy, in which ones you haven't seen. I'm just interested in you, Fuzzy. I like to know you better.
I would guess.
I like to know you better, Fuzzy. Please, Fuzzy, share.
I bet it's Lord of the Rings and The Mummy. And he's not seen the other 4.
He said he hasn't seen 4 of them, right?
Yeah, so it's only 2.
I'm sure certain Monsters Inc. he's not seen. Harry Potter, I'd say he just didn't care about.
Okay.
Anyways,
Chat, guess which two films Fuzzy's seen in the chat. Hashtag, engagement. So
One
yeah,
extreme to the other, I reckon it's Monsters Inc. and Danny Darko.
yeah.
yeah.
Moving on, guys. Lots of good films, horror-related and scary monsters, plus some cracking TV shows. So we got comic book movie From Hell, starring Johnny Depp, which was just an amazing movie based on the graphic novel. We've got the first Jeepers Creepers. Efren, you'll not have seen Jeepers Creepers.
Nope, never saw it and never will.
I think you'd like it, Efren. I think you'd like it. And then we've got Jurassic Park 3. James, remind us, Jurassic Park 3. Which one's this then?
That's the one where a guy gets eaten on the toilet, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's the first one.
That first one.
The first one? No. I can't remember much about it. It's Sam Neill's back, yeah?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the one with
I saw
the
this in the
with the
cinema
bottle
as
of
well.
piss.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I very vague. I remember liking it. It was the first one I've seen, I think. I saw it in the
And
cinema.
he recognized
Seen it
his
again.
dad's ringtone from inside a
Yes,
phone that's
yes,
ringing
yes.
inside
That
the T-Rex.
That's a cool scene. I like that one. Is it like it's William, your man from Shameless?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
it's him.
Yeah.
And they're looking for the daughter, isn't it? Yeah.
See,
I
they
like
all
this
just
one.
kind of blend into one for me now, the Jurassic Parks. From Hell, Efren, is based on Jack the Ripper. So, we did that walking tour. And,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
it's worth watching. Really, really worth
That's
watching.
Okay, I remember
Based
that. I
on-
was supposed to
based
watch,
on
but I
the,
never did.
Yeah.
The Alan Moore comic.
Yeah, Alan Moore, very cool comic. Then we've got some great TV. So we've got 24, which I absolutely adore. Scrubs and Smallville. Sorrel. Out of those three, which one are you preferring to watch?
24.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. I love 24. Do you guys all watch 24?
I loved 24. And speaking of cliffhangers, I had that cliffhanger for the last show. He was taken away by the Russian agents, and that was it. And they never did it again. They did a reboot of it, but with different characters. But they never found out what happened to him. I go, God, end it for him at least one way or another.
Did he not? See, it's that long since I've seen it. I know there was some standalone movies or something. And
Yeah,
there was the
last
one. It got sillier and sillier as the series went on, because by the end of it, wasn't he dressed as RoboCop at one point with like
Was
an
he?
Iron Man? At one point he's in
Remember
like an
that.
Iron Man suit with flamethrowers and things to take down some cars or something
I
ridiculous.
remember that.
But I absolutely love 24. Big fan of Smallville as well, mind.
Oh yeah,
Big fan of
that was a good
Smallville.
show.
24 introduced the world to Alicia Cuthbert,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
his daughter in it.
Michael Rosenbaum as well. Amazing
Yeah.
Lex Luthor. Absolutely. James, did you ever watch Smallville? Or was it
Bits and pieces of it. Yeah, well, like when it was on, I'd like watch it, but I was never a huge fan of it. And then same with Scrubs. I've never really cared much for Scrubs. But I've seen
But I say James is probably the same as me, aren't you? You're probably a bit too young for it when he first came out, so you watched it back late, like years later, kind of thing. It's like
Yeah, I think so.
Sopranos came out around about this time, and I kind of watched that years later. Obviously, I was way too young for Sopranos at the time.
Yeah, and then 24, I haven't seen any of it, but I played the game.
Oh, right.
There was a game on PS2, I remember.
I mean, 24 is cracking television at the time. You know the concept of it, James.
Yeah, it's every episode's an hour and it's a 24-hour period.
Yeah.
It's amazing what he can do in an hour.
The guy's phenomenal. Yeah. Good old Jack Bauer. 24 is ridiculous. Became a heroin addicted to catch a baddie and kick the addiction all in 45 minutes. It's Jack Bauer. Don't Jack Bauer with his Jack bag. Everything he needs is in that bag. Yeah, incredible. Terry's just saying they did a comic with the finale in it. That's interesting.
So does that mean after the movie, the TV finale, they did one after that?
Yeah.
Okay, now I got to look for that. I got to see what
The
happens.
story in the comic. Very cool. I didn't know
Yeah.
that, Terry. You have to check that one out. And then some of the TV, just to round things up, we've got Enterprise with good old Sam Beckett. The Tick. Did any of you guys see this with Patrick Warburton?
Yeah. I remember that.
I did.
Amazing. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Tick character, but this was a great little series. Sorrel, I think you would love that because it's silly fun. It's a cartoon brought to life. It's madness, Mutant X was a bit of a wet. It didn't work for me.
It was terrible.
Any of you guys like Mutant X?
No, I never saw it.
Oh, it was basically they wanted to get money out of the X-Men, but they couldn't use the X-Men name, so Marvel came up with Mutant X. They're all kind of loose based mutants, but it just didn't work. It was naff. We've then got We've then got Samurai Jack, a show that I've never seen any of.
It's great. It's really good. Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about it before, haven't we? I know
We talked about it last week. There was a figure on it. Simon's a big fan.
Yeah. Justice League, superb cartoon. Really, really does do the Justice League and DC characters a lot of favours because it's an excellent cartoon. And then James, Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase came out this year. Is this a one that you're familiar with?
Oh yeah, this would have been right around when I fell in love with Scooby-Doo. So Cyber Chase I remember having on DVD, and the concept is that they're sucked into a video game, and there's like a virus, a computer virus is the villain of it, and they have to play through effectively get to the end of each level, and then get to the final boss is the thing. It's probably out of the 4 movie run that studio had, it's probably the weakest one, but I still think it's a fun time. And it had its own game as well, that was quite good. Well, I liked it. It's probably not good nowadays, but it was like a little platform. It was kind of like a Crash Bandicoot thing. It was good. Yeah, I have a lot of nostalgia for that movie.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen that one. Lots of comments about the Tick. Interesting thing with the Tick is that there was a cartoon series which was absolutely amazing, and then there's been two attempts at live action. So there's this one and there's another version. Both of them have got. Yeah,
Amazon did, I think. Yeah.
That's right, Amazon. Both of them have got the merits. They're both worth checking out. Nice to see you, Ed. Thanks very much for joining, bud. So yeah, lots of good stuff. Efren, I'm going to come to you next, mate. Star Trek Enterprise. Did you like Enterprise? I know you're a fan of Trek.
Hey, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't remember much. I remember Sam Beckett. He was that's when he came over, right, from his other show.
Yeah, he leaped into a.
He leaped into this show. I thought it was an entertaining show. Yeah.
Good.
Was it the best one ever? No, but I mean, when it comes to Star Trek, I'll always watch Star Trek shows.
Mate, as a young man growing up, one thing I can say about that TV series, there was a shower scene with the Vulcan lady. That's what I remember most. And Rod Stewart's vocals.
Yeah. That was I didn't realize that was Rod Stewart. Is that so?
Rod
that
Stewart,
was
isn't it? Faith of the Heart, isn't it called? Isn't it Rod Stewart? Rod Stewart.
I didn't realize it was Rod, but that's the first time they had kind of vocals on a Star Trek theme, and it's interesting. Chris, they should have started with him saying, "Oh boy, yeah, that would have just been phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal." Yeah, very, very cool. Okay, guys, good stuff. Right, so have you got your bits of paper and pens ready?
No, what?
We're gonna do a little quiz, ladies and gents, and you can do this at home as well. Please do not put answers in the chat. Just tell us how many you've got, and then we'll total up at the end and see who's won. So, guys, I'm gonna throw you 3 images on each screen. All right. This is based on Superman because we've all seen Superman recently.
Oh God.
Okay. To get a point, you've got to get all 3 characters right. Okay?
Oh,
God. Don't be pinching Fuzzy's head and Chris's thing. So I'll show you 3 characters. Don't say anything. Write down your answers, and then we're going to come back. There's 5 rounds of this. There will be a prize, not tonight, but at the end of the run of them, for whichever one of you gets the most quiz games correct. Okay? So start off nice and easy, okay? And then, like I say, guys in the chat, total up as well. Start up nice and easy with 3 characters. Like I say, to get a point, you've got to get all 3 of them right.
I don't even know one.
Green
Sorrel's
robot
eyes.
man. Shitty green robot and flesh man.
I mean, you're not far off. You're not far off. Not far off. Got something down, everybody?
Yep.
Okay. Fuzzy's not quite right. Jeremy Beadle, Barry Chuckle, Rusty Lee. Hey, I love me a bit of Rusty Lee. Love me a bit of Rusty Lee.
Jack's put him in the chat.
Jack, Lex, Metallo, and Parasite. Correct. James, did you get them all right?
Yeah, Lex, Metallo, Parasite.
Good stuff. Anybody else get all 3 of them?
No.
I got the first 2.
You didn't get all 3, Efren. Didn't cut it. Guys, don't forget, don't put the names in the chat. Just total up yourselves and see which ones you get. Ready for the next 3, guys?
Yep.
They get harder, Sorrel. So
For fuck's sake.
Brace yourself. Next week, we'll do a Monsters High round. All right? It's going to change each week. Different kind of quiz every week. Next, easy. Come on. Correct spellings only.
Oh,
No, come on. You can't do correct spellings only.
3 easy ones there, guys. Nice and easy.
I don't know the third one.
You don't know the third one?
No, I know the first two.
I'm drawing a blank on the second one, and I just seen him on the Harley Quinn show. God,
James is going to run away with this. James is going to run away. Yeah, Jack, correct spellings only, mate, if you want the point.
can you give me a clue for the second one?
Nah.
Come on. God, I just seen him. I know who he is. Oh gosh.
Think body part.
Hang on, let me go. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna look it up.
Harold Ship.
I only got the first one and the third one. I'm drawing a blank on the middle one. I know who he is, but I'm just drawing a blank on the name right now.
Evening, mate. Hope you're well. The third one looks like effort after 5 days at San Diego.
Probably.
Right, have we got answers?
Yeah.
Okay, James, what have you got?
Doomsday, Brainiac, and Mr. Mixospitalik.
Gosh.
Correct.
Mr. What?
Yeah, Mixospitalik.
You don't know who
made up.
Mr. Mixospitalik is?
No.
No, the only way you can banish him is by getting him to say his own name.
So he's
Backwards,
Rumpelstiltskin.
I believe. Basically, yeah. Okay, James, you're running away with this, mate.
Yeah. I had the first one and the last one.
I know my Superman villains, man. I love them. I watched the animated series.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Efren, I was relying on you to beat James.
I got the third one and the last one.
First one is very underrated, I think.
Yeah.
I like that character.
Oh my gosh, I know her powers, but dang it, I'm drawing a blank. I don't watch, some. Oh my gosh.
What's she called though? Oh, yeah.
Neither
yeah,
is no.
yeah. I think of a name. What's I meant that? Drawing a blank. I've got it. I think.
Oh, I think I got it. Ask me first.
Efren.
Is the first one Shockwave?
No.
Nope.
No, dang it.
Sorrel?
Something Frost.
No.
No?
James.
Oh. Livewire.
Livewire.
I was close.
And then we got King Shark and Bizarro.
Yeah, I got the last.
Bizarro. I got the
2 and
last
3.
Yeah. She was.
Who was I
introduced-
thinking of? Who's the Frost villainy lady?
Killer
then?
Frost,
Who's
I
that?
think.
Killer
Killer
Frost.
Frost. I'm
Killer
thinking
Frost.
of. Damn
She
it.
was introduced similar to Harley Quinn. She was introduced in the animated
Yeah.
series, and then went on to be a comic villain. Really cool character.
Balls.
I always liked her.
Zippy George and Bungle.
Right, guys. Next ones. Are you ready? They get harder.
Yep.
It's 3 of my favorites.
Oh my gosh. I ain't gonna write anything down.
Metal Superman, Shit Superman, and Pete.
I got the middle one. That's Cyborg Superman.
What's fucking point at this point?
Peter, you're not supposed to say it out loud.
Cock off.
Oh, I know the first one. Superman Prime.
Superman Prime.
It is Superman.
Is that his actual name?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
for
yeah.
fuck's sake. I
Right.
definitely would have won then. I thought that was Red. Is it Red Sun?
James, you're not writing Superman Prime down, are you?
No, I already did.
The last one.
Points
Can I
of
say the
effort.
last one? Maybe? Probably
Toy Man.
not.
Toy Man.
Oh, it is.
So we've got Superboy Prime. We've got Cyborg Superman and Toy Man. Did anybody get all 3 of those?
I got the first 2.
That's Pete when he's older on his bed, that isn't it?
Efren's gone rogue. Right, all ready, guys?
Yeah.
The harder one for you.
Ooh.
God.
No,
And
can do one, obviously, but
Shit He-Man, Lady Death, and fuck knows, Shit Apocalypse.
I got the last one, and that's I've seen the second and third character, but the first one, no idea.
James, you look like you're in pain.
the middle one, I'm feeling like I could take a stab and get it, based on the aesthetic of
You
the.
could take a stab. Bet you could. Howden, what are you going for the second one?
I reckon he shouts protein when he's getting stabbed.
Is it?
Protein!
Is it like Muerta or something like that?
when he reaches. Sorry, what?
Is it like
Muerta.
Muerta or something like the Day of the Dead kind of? What's that? Okay, I don't know then.
No.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Death.
Lady Gaga. Did you just say Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, no, it's Silver Banshee.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, voice kills. First one is Rampage.
Don't know that one.
Yeah, and then the second one is Mongol. So, that's your quiz for tonight.
Who was the last one? Who was the last
Mongol.
Mongol.
Mongol, I think it's called.
Oh gosh, I thought I was way off. I don't know who that guy was.
Well, thank fuckity fuck for that.
So, tonight's quiz, Mr. Keegan, you get first place. We're going to keep a chart of this all the way up to the
What are those images?
first 12.
How many chins did you give me?
Hey, the camera doesn't lie. We're going to do the first 12 and then we'll elect a winner at the end of it. All right? Cool. Based on who's won. Each week we'll have a different style of quiz. So it might be a quiz like that. It might be a spot. I don't know. We'll see whatever the hell.
Do a baseball quiz.
Baseball quiz. No, we're not doing a baseball quiz. Let one know in the chat. How many points did you get in total? Chris only got 3. Only one I got from that. 3, yeah. How many did you get in total, Chris? Let one know in the chat, guys. Where he's got to. Bro, where does everyone rank when you Superman? I'm thinking he may be the best. We did a live show on that, bud, so go check that out. But yeah, I think everybody on screen would agree that we really enjoyed it. It was very,
do I
very
like that?
cool.
I've been seeing it's become like a meme in the last week of like that shot of him like all happy at the end, and people saying a nice thing they did. And it's like Superman is actually inspiring people to be better, which is like kind of an amazing thing.
I like
absolutely.
I like when Crypto beat up Lex. That was like my favorite scene.
Good, yeah.
That was a good scene.
It was very much Marvel kind of Hulk beating up Loki, wasn't it? So yeah, I thought that was really cool. Okay, chaps, nearing the end now. Going to do some quick reviews, and as we go on, please do write in, guys in the chat, about what books you've read, and we can put them on screen. But a couple of shows just I wanted to mention. First off, Dexter Resurrection. First 2 episodes of this came out on Friday. Either of you or any of you guys watched it yet?
Nope.
Nope.
It's absolutely phenomenal. If you're a fan of the original Dexter, there are some incredible Easter eggs in the first episode with old cast members, including some major actors, kind of just appearing to say hello to him, kind of thing, when he's in a coma and his mind's wandering and stuff. We'll get some really, really interesting little bits. So, and then it picks up with him out the coma where he's trying to support his son. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Well worth checking out. This is an interesting little series on Apple TV. Smoke. Any of you guys seen that?
Nope.
I mean, really weird. So we were told to watch this by someone at Alona's work, and it's basically about this guy who's working with a cop, and he's an arsonist specialist. So he's going around. They've got 2 serial arsonists, and they're going around trying to capture the arsonists, basically. Taron plays a really weird part in it. He's just a very off-the-wall kind of cookie character. I cannot decide yet whether I'm particularly enjoying it or not. There's a twist in it, which kind of happens in episode 2, but I'd kind of worked out straight away what was going on. So, yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting. Just before we move on to Creature Commander, it's going to jump to the chat. Not saying, but I knew the female characters. Good stuff. I'm in. Excuse me. Dexter is the same episode every time. Essentially, I don't get the love for it. It's great, Chris. It's a very cool series. I'm really, really enjoying it. Anton, Creature Commandos is really good. Did you see the Young Dexter series to get it? Do you have to see the Young Dexter series to get it? No, not at all. Not at all, Von Hoot. It's totally separate, standalone.
I didn't watch the last reboot of it.
It gives you a good kind of couple of minutes rundown at the very start, so you don't need to read.
This is on Paramount,
yeah.
Showtime.
Yes, Showtime, yeah. I tried to stay up to watch Smoke, but my alarm didn't go off. It's very good. Loving Dexter. Watch 2 episodes, patiently waiting for the next one. I'm the same, Shelley. I'm a big fan of the series, and this series has got some incredible talent in it. Uma Thurman's in it, Peter Dinklage, and there's a whole host of big name actors in it. So yeah, it's worth checking out. Then we've got Creature Commandos. So who's watched Creature Commandos? Good.
Oh, great.
Excellent. So we'll start with you, Sorrel. Give us a rundown of what you thought of Creature Commandos, then we'll work up to myself.
It's a bit insane, isn't it? It's a bit full on. The second episode, especially with the bride, the whole story of the backstory of the bride.
Yeah.
Much weren't expecting a Frankenstein full on sex scene, but we'll get a bit weird. But no, they've not. I was expecting this to be a little bit more toned down from other DC stuff we've had before, just because it's the first outing for the new universe. But they didn't hold back at all, did they? It was really good.
Yeah.
Basically, it's basically for anyone that's not seen Creature Commandos or never read them, it's basically what came before Suicide Squad. It's the Suicide Squad before Suicide Squad, basically.
Yeah. Ephraim, what did you think?
I didn't know anything about Creature Commandos. I mean, I heard of it obviously from DC, but I never, heard much about it since then. But I enjoyed this series a lot. It's very entertaining. I mean, that's all you can ask for in a TV show. I just liked all the characters' back stories. They told about even the one on the dog-like creature. They told his story too. And, I was like, wow, man, that's pretty messed up. These people just took him for, that he was a monster, but he wasn't. There was a crazed creature, so to speak, but he doesn't. He has humanity in him, no matter how goofy he looks. But yeah, I really enjoyed this series a lot.
Yeah. James,
I loved it, man. I wasn't expecting to connect with the characters so much. I think it's really well structured, where every episode you have the overarching story and then they'll pick a member and just do the kind of origin story over the course of the episode. I thought that was great. I cried at the Weasel episode. I thought I was so stunned by that, and it went very dark, and a lot of the backstories are so dark, particularly like Dr. Phosphorus's one went really hardcore. But I thought it had some really great twists and turns. It was just thoroughly fun throughout it. I'm looking forward to more. I'm looking forward to seeing some of these characters in live action as well, which I know we're getting at some point. It's just really, really great. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So lots of people are asking in the chat and where we saw it. I watched it on Sky. It was
Sky,
yeah, it was on Sky.
I think if you have Now TV, it'd be on that as well.
Okay. So I enjoyed it. I don't think I probably enjoyed it as much as you guys. I do think there were some great episodes. I really, really liked some of the backstories. I think all the characters were great. It's a very easy watch because it's about half an hour an episode, I think. Somewhere
The whole thing is like just over 3 hours, I think. So I watched it in one sitting, literally, start to finish.
Yeah, I pretty much did. So it's an easy watch. It is good. It is a good cartoon. So I did enjoy it. And I really did enjoy some of the characters. I like Dr. Phosphorus, or whatever you call him.
Phosphorus.
The best. I thought his story arc was great. Again with James Gunn, not afraid to, no spoilers for those in the chat, but he's not afraid to bump off characters left, right, and centre.
No, he's not.
Quite graphically as well, so I was quite surprised at that. The only bit I didn't particularly like, no, that's not fair. I'm not saying I didn't like. I found the David Harbour Frankenstein character a bit the weakest out of the lot. That was getting on my nerves a little bit near the end.
I liked it. I was surprised because you got kind of the impression that his dynamic with the rest of the characters is going to be one thing, and it's not. And so that surprised me, and I thought that was a fun, interesting thing. And I just thought he had some really funny bits in it as well. Like I liked his kind of attitude and how he's played in it anyway. Yeah. But I think this just shows it's something that's been missing from a lot of Marvel stuff. It's just good storytelling. It just shows how good of a storyteller James Gunn is, where he can write things that are funny and weird and emotional, and give these characters that nobody would really ever care about usually, and turn them into amazing characters and amazing stories.
Yeah, no, you're right. And some of the backstories for these characters were amazing. Sorry, I just kind of... My wife entered the room and Rick Flag seeing you as banging the princess. Typical. Chris, lock the door when you're whacking off your cartoon filth. My chat, Jesus.
The Creature Commandos DC Horror Presents has got their trade paperback coming out at the end of this month, so it collects the 1 through 6. You know, the recent run from DC Horror. So
Fuzzy
if anyone
saying
wants to read a bit more, it's worth picking up.
Fuzzy saying he didn't enjoy that book. I don't even remember seeing it. I must have missed that one completely.
Kind of went under the radar a little bit.
Yeah.
Talking really quick about James Gunn. So far, we've seen Superman, Creature Commandos, and I believe Peacemaker. What I like about him is he doesn't take himself too seriously.
Yeah.
He's there to entertain people, and I think he knows that. That's his primary concern.
Yeah.
And he's been doing a good job so far.
Joe, my one gripe is I think it should be a bit longer. Like, I know animated series like this are usually 15 episodes when you're only doing 2-minute episodes. So like it's nice that it's you can watch the whole thing in one go, but like I think I would have liked more. I'm craving more of it already.
I hear you, James, and I agree, but I guess for me as an old man, the length of time we take to see cartoon series is killing them for us. If I look at Invincible, do you know what I mean? So if it means I get the content quicker, then I could be dead by the time they do a season 2 of this. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
Well, I don't think it's even in this phase. It'll be like the chapter 2 that we're getting that, you know. But we'll probably get these in live action at some point.
Couple of comic book reviews for you guys, and in future shows, if you have watched anything or read anything, drop us a line and we'll add them to these slides. I've read Batman Gotham by Gaslight, A League for Justice. Any of you read any of these?
No.
So this is a sequel to Gotham by Gaslight. I think it's a 3rd sequel they've done so far. A bit batshit mental, this. It was it was Harley Quinn's gang were attacking a kind of a Wild West bank thing to steal a chunk of kryptonite. Batman turns up with all these weird versions of Justice Leaguers. It was fun. It was all right. Would I rush back to read it? Probably not. I don't think I'll read on. It's not a patch on the original Gotham by Gaslight. I think they're stretching the concept as much as they possibly can, you know, and it's not necessarily flown for me at the moment. Brother is saying, do you guys review upcoming movies as well? There's some great ones coming out. Yeah, mate, we try and do as much movie-related content as we can. Horror-related content over on One Good Scare Show, which is our sister channel. But we tend to do a lot of reviews either on this show going forward or on standalone episodes. Pardon me. Bat Dan, can't believe we haven't seen any toys released for Creature Commanders. Yeah, that's interesting. I would have thought they would have been all over that.
Funko Pops, and that's been about it so far.
Yeah. Fuzzy, didn't bother with Gotham because I never finished Gotham by Gaslight Kryptonian Age last year. Yeah, I'll not rush back to this. I then thought I would give a quick read to this Archie meets Jane Silent Bob.
What did you think?
Because I've never read an Archie book before, and me and Sorrel mentioned this the other day. Now, I am a Kevin Smith fan, but I don't particularly like his Clerk. I've never watched Clerks, if I'm being really honest. So I gave up. I read about 5-10 pages of this and gave up. Couldn't be chewed with it. It just wasn't for me at all. That's not to... Oh, Jesus, we keep getting... That's not to say it's not a good book. For people who like this kind of stuff, they might really enjoy it, but it's just not my kind of comic. I thought the Archie and... I mean, have you read this one, Sorrel?
Yeah. I got it as soon as it came out. I got it. I love Jane Silent Bob.
What's that? What's
and
the
I like
target
Archie.
age for it? Is
It's,
it toned
well,
down,
it must be...
or-
No. It's not toned
Okay.
down. It's
No.
It's near the knuckle. But the kind of the Archie talking to Veronica, who was his girlfriend, but you haven't told Veronica or Betty or some shit that I'm the good. It was like, what am I reading here? This is like, yeah. So no, I got, like I said, I got about 10 pages in, and then I have to say I started, because I was reading it on the iPad. I started scrolling to see how much of this I was going to have to endure, and I thought, nah, I can't read 40 pages of this tosh.
No, I normally read the Archie horror books, but that I read this one because it had Jane Silent Bob in it. It's still fun. It's it's Jane Silent Bob. Come on.
So you liked this one, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, not for me. I then read Fantastic Four First Steps. This is the prequel to the film. Any of you guys read it?
Yeah. I enjoyed that.
I've seen some stuff from it. I love the cover. I love the little cover swap of the.
Is it an origin story or just like another? Okay.
I really liked the idea behind this comic and how they've set it out. So this is a comic, literally a comic produced in their universe to detail the Fantastic Four's first kind of mission. So it's written like you're reading a comic that's come out in the Fantastic Four cinematic universe. And throughout the comic book, it's got adverts like you would see in an old style comic, like Join Johnny's Fan Club and stuff like that.
Spark plug likes the only spark plugs for you.
Yeah, stuff like that, you know. It's got interviews with the characters. It gives you some interesting backstory. So you get them meeting the Mole Man for the first time. You get some interesting... So I've assumed that we're seeing Herbie in there. I don't know if you picked up on this, Sorrel. But I thought we were getting Herbie. But in this book, he's referred to as Kirby.
Kirby.
Which is obviously a throwback to Jack Kirby.
Jack Kirby.
Which I really liked. The ship that they travel to space in is called the Excelsior, which I just thought was very cool. I loved that. Yeah, it was decent. It was a decent little read, and I liked the idea of it. So what did you think of it, Sorrel?
I really enjoyed it. It gave us some backstory on the characters. I'm hoping, just like what they did with Superman. Obviously, I know it's Marvel and DC. Don't come at me in the comments. But I'm hoping they take the same approach as we already know who these characters are. Don't bore us to death with a backstory. Just get the frig on with it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they do a similar sort of thing and just jump straight in at the deep end, because it does seem that way in the trailer, doesn't it? So this kind of explains a lot of the backstory stuff. So
Nice.
Yeah, I thought it was a decent read.
Yeah.
Right, I'm
Good
just
tie-in.
checking the comments. Got lots of people saying that Clerks is a classic. I'm a Kevin Smith fan, so I must.
Clerks
get to it.
1, yes. Clerks 2 and 3, no. But
Amazon
Mallrats.
Prime,
Have you
yes.
seen Mallrats?
Mallrats is great.
Mallrats.
I've
is
never seen.
amazing.
Oh, you'd like Mallrats.
I think I picked up in that universe around Dogma, and then watched them
Okay.
all from
That was
Dogma
great.
on.
So you've seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah,
But Mallrats is about
Yeah.
comic book nerds. You know,
It
so
is.
That, I think you'll appreciate that one.
It's amazing.
Let's see. Kevin Smith has a very long review of Superman on his channel. I'll have to check that out. Chase and Amy, I've seen. Dogma, I love Dogma. Yeah. I have high hopes for the new Fantastic Four. I really hope they don't mess it up. It's one of my favourite groups. Yeah, I'm really, really hopeful. Really, really hopeful for that. Really hopeful. Okay, guys. So, we're near the end of the show. Hashtag TripleG. There's 30 of you watching. Thank you so much for that. Please do check out everybody's channels on screen. Ephraim at Passpoint Comics, Sorrel over at Super Sorrel, and James over at One Good Scare Show. Hashtag TripleG in the comments, and we'll give away some comic books in a moment. But guys, chaps, whilst the masses are sticking hashtag TripleG in the comments, we're going to end the show as we're going to do every week with the killer question, the big Q. All right. And I went to our loyal fan base on good old Instagram, and I got a whole host of questions from the likes of Chris and Fuzzy, and as you can imagine, I did give them free rein. I said it can be whatever you want. Batshit crazy. Just saying. Absolutely batshit crazy. So, guys, thank you so much for your questions. I'm going to ask this every week so we can build up a bank of them, because I only want to do one question at a time. So chaps, first question comes from Fuzzy. You're a burglar, but only steal little things that inconvenience people. What are you stealing? I always love watching Ephraim's face as we read these kind of questions, and he's trying to understand what the hell are these English people talking about. So you're a burglar, but you can only steal the little things that inconvenience people. What are you stealing? Now, guys, I'm going to tell you. I thought we'd start this kind of segment of the show off easy. The questions get madder from this point on in future shows. All right.
Well,
There's one about.
I know exactly what I'm stealing.
Well, there's one about fingers that dispense things. I don't. But we'll get onto that. Yeah, we'll get onto that. So, oh my God, just seen the comments. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not putting that on screen. So, chaps, we'll start with Sorrel. Sorrel, what are you stealing?
Birth control.
Oh.
You want a mad question? I'll give you a mad answer.
Yeah.
Come at me, bro.
Okay. Ephraim, do you understand what's happening?
So this is something that if you took away would inconvenience you.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got to be something small. You got to steal small
Yeah, it's gotta
items
be-
only.
I was going to say remote control. A lot of people put that on there, but I would say
Yeah.
like a salt and pepper shaker.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Okay.
Inconvenience people. You know?
It certainly would. It certainly would. James, how about yourself?
Toilet paper.
Oh,
That's the funniest one.
that's a good one.
A few people said it in the chat as well.
Jesus, Fuzzy.
May I just have a moment, Pete? Because Fuzzy's just said I like it super. It's the first thing I've ever said that man has liked. And I've instantly just lost him again. Right.
So I would probably go with something just to get my daughter back, because this happens regularly in our house. No matter how many iPhone chargers, cables I buy and leave plugged in, by the time I go to get one in the morning, they've all vanished somewhere. So I would take all of those freaking things out of the house and just see her struggle for a bit, because it does me nuts in.
Speaking of chargers, remember when I was there, Peter? I couldn't plug my outlet into the wall. I was so lost. I couldn't turn on the lights.
And you swapped hotel rooms for it or
I
something?
touched the hotel room because I couldn't turn on the light.
Efren didn't know how to put the card to activate the electricity.
Key in the door.
Nobody told
Went
him,
down
and
to
then
reception.
he didn't.
Lights aren't working.
He didn't bring any. Sorry, Efren. He didn't bring any UK plug adapters.
Yeah.
So he's like, "What the hell?
What's going on here?
What kind of a backwater? I couldn't resist. No electricity. The plugs are knackered." Yeah. So, brother, that's wrong. That's wrong on so many levels. Remote control, toilet paper. Yeah, got to be the bog roll. I sell plugs. I sell plugs. Fuses out the fuse box. Lots of people saying remote control. Oh, the final chocolate out of an advent calendar. Because that's normally the best one, Ed. Yeah. It's like slightly bigger normally, isn't it?
The rest of it was a waste then. The entire
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. One vital piece from each box in the house. And Jack, I'm not putting that on screen, you dirty, dirty boy.
Where did he?
I'm putting it on screen anyway. People are talking to things.
Oh, okay.
Test club, spectacles. Jesus. You are mad, you guys. Chip space. What's chip space? What's chip space?
Like salt and,
salt and pepper,
chili.
like it is. Yeah, it's like a spice that you can buy, isn't it? To put on your chips,
Like a spice bag.
peri spice, like spice bag. Yeah.
The little screwdriver everyone has that fits 99%. You get them in your Christmas crackers, Chris, don't you? Every year, that's a collection of Christmas crackers gets us some screwdrivers for the next year or two. A jigsaw piece. Never touch an Englishman's tea bar. Exactly. Steal everyone's house keys.
That is an impactful one. Can't go anywhere. Can't lock the place.
Yeah. The last Lego brick from everyone's Lego set. You guys are insane. 36 people are watching. Right.
Wow.
Let's just start to round things up, guys, before we draw some comic books. We have got memberships live over on my channel and Super Sorrel's channel, so please do check them out. Any support is much appreciated. Friday night, going live with Andy, Perpetual Comics, for the start of our brand new fortnightly live show, Rusty Staples, Friday at 8 o'clock. All comic book related content. Again, doing some reviews. We're going to be talking about Watchmen and also Beneath the Trees this week. We're also doing a bit of Market Watch. We've got a bit of a challenge for you. There's lots of stuff going on that, so please do check that out. Fuzzy's saying, good answers, everyone, but the obvious right answer is everyone's shoelaces. Obviously, Fuzzy. So yeah, lots going on. Chaps, Mr. Keegan, anything happening over on One Good Scare Show?
Yeah, we'll have our spoiler review for Bring Her Back up in the next couple of days, and then in the next week we will also have the return of I'll Be Right Back, our long-awaited Howling episode. So I'm editing that right now. So
Don't think I've seen that film.
no, you can have a refresher. So yeah, we'll have that, and then we'll be getting that back on schedule now every second week. So
Good stuff. Efren, how about yourself, bud?
Next week, San Diego Comic-Con, I'll be going on Instagram Live, throughout the days, inside the convention center and outside activities also. Peter and I do our monthly show, Advanced Orders, and I'm trying to do this show. I probably won't do it this week, but next week up on comics where I talk about news, entertainment news and comic book news, stuff like that. And whenever I have time, I'll do some shorts.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I tell you what, we haven't done for a while on your channel, Efren. The Ask Us Anything. I used to enjoy. That's a good one. Do that again sometime.
I'll bring that back. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Do that again.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Sorrel, what's happening over on your channel?
Well, tomorrow night, me, you, and James are going to be live talking horror stuff on my Wednesday show. But I've also got this really cool Astro Boy. It's like a Lego set, and I've got to build this bad boy. So I'm going to do it on some live streams next week. So I'm looking forward to building that. But I think we said today, Pete, didn't we, as well? We're going to try and catch up and do some lives with all the news from San Diego Comic-Con, because I've looked at the panel list today, and oh my God, there's some cool stuff being announced.
Me and my friends, we're talking about which panels to go to, because they're not, most of them are in the convention center, but they're like, some of them are at the same time, and some of them aren't, so that's the hard part. And we try to look for the best panels to go to, but some of them are only like about an hour apart from each other, and they're in a different room, and the lines to get into each panel is long. So you got to figure out what do you want to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, should be good. Should be good. Okie dokie, guys. We're going to draw some comics. Just a little reminder. If you're a channel member on my channel, you get 7 books from the box. If everybody else gets 5. So let's stick this on screen. Share screen. Giveaway tool. Pop. Right. Good luck, everybody. Off we go. And, excuse me, tonight's winner is Andy Roberts.
Hey.
Good stuff. Andy, congratulations. Let us just bring that down. Well done, Andy. So, let's have a look. Andy, I think you're a channel member, aren't you?
He is, I think.
Yeah. No, he's not. No, he's not. So 5 books, Andy. Right, chaps. Here we go. I've decanted them into a smaller box because the new setup, I can't get it all on. So we'll start with you, Mr. Keegan. Tell us where to stop.
Can you see from where you are what the books are when you open the thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I want the closest DC book to you.
There's not a lot of DC in here, man. Flip.
I thought it'd be more enough.
I don't collect a lot of DC, so... What a ridiculous thing to do! Oh, it's a good one! Right. Efren?
Okay, I want you to troll your chair around once.
No, I'll fall off.
Okay, let me see. Go from the back.
Yeah.
3 from the back.
Ooh. Andy, how old are you? I hope you're a big lad, I think. Sorrel?
He is. He's a big lad. That sounds weird. Stroke the kitty, stroke the kitty. That one. James doesn't like it when we do that. It freaks him out a little bit inside.
Yes.
I've got the price I paid for it on this one. Mr. Keegan.
Nearest one to you.
Nearest book to us. That's a nice one. And one more. Efren.
10. Número 10 de usted. Number 10 from you.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, Andy, you've done well tonight. So, we have got a nice old... Sorry. We've got a nice older book. Let us just make myself big. Don't know where the rest of you gone. Right. Andy, first of all, Andy, drop us a line on Instagram with your address and I'll get these books sent off to you this week. Wayne, I haven't posted yours yet, so I do apologise, but they'll go off this week as well. So, nice old DC book from 1975 featuring a character we've been talking a lot about tonight. This is a lovely older book. This is Adventure Comics.
Ooh,
so this is issue 439. Really like that.
Nice.
Really like that. So yeah, that's a nice one. This is a signed book. It's dirty. This is signed by Chip Zdarsky, the writer of the book. This is Sex Criminals, issue number 1. Bit of a key, start of the series, Lady Bits, and signed by Chip. Witnessed by myself at Thought Bubble. More lady bits. Look at that. Beautiful placement of a book.
Yeah.
So that's Sex Criminals. This is a £15 book I paid for this. This is a Delotto non-stop Spider-Man issue number 2 with a beautiful cover of Spider-Man 2099 on the cover. I really like that image. That's a nice one. That's nice. This is Inyuk Lee, I want to say. Lee Inyuk. Ultimate Spider-Man number 1.
Oh, nice.
Relatively big key book. Great run, this. Great run. So well worth checking out. This is really nice. So yeah, that's another nice one. And then finally, if you like your X-Men, a minor X-Men key, put yours to the test. Who's that the first appearance of, guys?
Omega Red.
Yeah, Omega Red.
Oh,
So
put me back
X-Men.
on that calendar. I'm number 1.
That's a cool book.
Yeah.
So this is X-Men number 4, some stunning Jim Lee artwork. First appearance of Omega Red.
James didn't know that.
I don't know if you guys heard, but I did say it first.
I didn't hear you, James. Nobody heard
Okay, we'll check the thing.
you. I did hear you. I
Check
did
the
hear you,
rewind, check
James.
the
I
rewind.
did.
Just
Is
wanted
that-
to get for that.
Is that all of them? Is that all of them?
That's all. That's all 5. Yeah.
Just gonna say, because people are asking what they get if they're a member of both my channel and your channel. Sadly, Andy's not a member of your channel; he's a member of mine. But in future, if anyone is a member of both channels and you get chosen by Pete as the winner on here, send me your details as well, and I'll send additional items if they're a member of my channel at the same time. Just so if you are a double whammy channel member, we'll get some more stuff sent off to you from me and Pete. So.
And if you're a member of my channel, you
So there you go, Andy. 5 nice books coming your way. Drop us a line. What I'm also going to do, ladies and gents, the video is not out yet, but there's some. I got some stickers and things recently and some DC trading cards. So each winner will get a pile of stickers and a pile of trading cards as well. Okie dokie. So, guys, that's your whack. That's the end of our first episode of Panel Breakers. Can't remember. Panel Breakers. Can't even remember the name of your second show. I'm interested. This has been a different kind of show for her. I want a bit of consistency. So the idea is we'll do this show every week. Guys in the chat, you've all got my Instagram, or you'll see us on Instagram. Really would appreciate some feedback. If you felt it worked, great. If you felt bits weren't as good, let me know, and we'll try and tailor the show to suit your needs as well. So please do give us some honest feedback on my Instagram. That would be much appreciated. Gentlemen, extend the fuck off section. Yeah. Gentlemen, thank you so much. I really enjoyed this. I think the 4 of us work very well together, so it's always fun. Thought it was absolute garbage. I was hoping for a touch. Thanks, mate. Thanks. But listen, this has been great fun. Appreciate you coming on, and we'll catch everybody next time. So, take care, everybody, and we'll see you in a bit. Bye.
The curtains close. It's time to go. We really hope you enjoyed the show. Check out my channel for more geeky fun, and hit like, subscribe before you run. All that remains is our thanks to you from TripleG and his YouTube crew. We really do hope you come on back, but for now, that's your whack. Yeah, that's